Welcome back to the Christian Dad Perspective. As you have probably noticed, I got a new camera, and so everything's looking nice and crisp. This Friday, we're going to be doing something that's trending on YouTube, and that is going over what my family spends in a week. My family is a family of 4. This last week, I have meticulously tracked everything that we bought and consumed so that you can know what a Christian family of 4 spends each week. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe so that everyone can know what a Christian dad thinks. So we started off Sunday, and Sunday we had a simple day. We went to church. That was after I drank an entire pot of black coffee, which cost 50 cents, and the kids had some oatmeal. The way we make oatmeal is by doing overnight oats with frozen fruit, steel pressed oats, vanilla almond milk. To make an entire batch of that costs $4, but that is going to last us for 4 days. I drank an entire pot of black coffee, which costs 50 cents because I get the cheap Bustelo coffee for $3. After church, the kids had lunch. They had grilled cheese and oranges, which cost $2. And then for dinner, we had some homemade chicken fried rice, which after everything cost about $7. After lunch, we went to the store to pick up some things that we needed. We spent $35 at Aldi's, our favorite grocery store, and another $13 at Walmart, picking up some stuff for around the house. That brings our grand total on Sunday to $63.50. Monday, we had a pretty cheap day. In the morning, the kids had oatmeal, which at this point was free because we were eating off the batch that we made Sunday. I drank an entire pot of black coffee. For lunch, the kids had cantaloupe, which was $1.50 on sale. And for dinner, we had chicken lau mein with rice noodles, chicken, and broccoli. Throw in snacks here and there throughout the day for a couple bucks, and that brings our grand total on Monday to $9. Tuesday was another cheap day. We started off with a full pot of black coffee, and then the kids had oatmeal. For lunch, the kids had a peanut butter and honey sandwich with sliced cucumbers. That turned out to be about $1. And then for dinner, I made homemade corn dogs with baked beans and carrots. That came out to about $4 total. Throw in a couple dollars for snacks here and there, and that brings our Tuesday total to $7.50. Wednesday was a little more expensive because we went shopping, but we started our day off with a 50-cent bowl of cereal for the kiddos and a 50-cent pot of black coffee for Dad. For lunch, the kids had a tuna sandwich with cheese and a side of sliced apples. That came out to about $2. For dinner, we splurged a little bit and had homemade fried dumplings with sides. That came out to about $10. Wednesday, my wife bought lunch at work for $4. And then I went to men's group while my wife went shopping, and she spent $97 at Walmart on all of these things. That brings our grand total for Wednesday up to $116. Thursday was another cheap one. The kids started the day with cereal, and Dad started his day with, you guessed it, a pot of black coffee. And for all of those asking, do you really drink the entire pot? Yes. For lunch, the kids had a peanut butter and honey sandwich, a couple slices of cheese, and a sliced apple. That came out to around $3. For dinner, we pigged out a little bit and had nachos with homemade salsa, ground turkey, beans, rice, cheese, everything. That came out to about $8. Throw in a couple dollars for snacks here and there. Megan bought breakfast that day for $4. She also bought some gas, which came out to $21, which brings our total for Thursday to $39. Now, we had a little windfall of money, just a small one, and so we decided to go on a vacation, a 2-day mini vacation to explore some of the waterfalls here in Pennsylvania. On Friday, the kids started off with some cereal, and then we headed out to a local waterfall. Before we headed out for Hell's Hollow, I drank my daily pot of black coffee, and the kids had some cereal. After we had a great day and took some pictures, we headed home. On the way home, we got Chick-fil-A as a special little treat, and that counted as kind of like a big lunch dinner type of deal. That turned out to be $27. Because we had an early dinner that night, we were all a little bit peckish, and so we had quite a bit of snacks. We had some fruit and some pretzels and some cheese and different things, and that ended up being about $5. That night, I drank another pot of black coffee because we stayed up late. That brings our Friday total to $33.50. Saturday, we decided to continue our vacation at Cucumber Falls, and so after a quick bowl of cereal for 50 cents, we got going. We stopped at a local gas station. Now, I didn't have my customary pot of black coffee, and so I picked up an energy drink. So with the energy drink and the gas, it ended up being $16. Cucumber Falls is a couple hours away, so we stopped again to grab some lunch. That ended up being $9. We got there, had a great time, took some good pictures, and on the way home for dinner, we stopped at McDonald's. Now, McDonald's, when we go, we usually hit up that dollar menu, so that only ended up being $19. After we got home, I had a pot of black coffee because we were staying up late. Ended up being 50 cents. That brings our Saturday total to $50 even. So starting that Sunday, going all the way through, including our little mini vacation, our weekly total ended up being $318.50. But really, we're not done yet because we have other expenses. We have our rent, which works out to be $163 a week. We have car insurance, $13.50 a week. Gas, which is $11.25. Electric, which is $14.50. And then water, which is only $8. We have medical bills that we're paying on, ends up being $22.50 a week. Our phone bill is $18 a week. And our internet plus subscriptions to ABC Mouse and Hulu ends up being $20 a week. That makes our true total for the week $586.25. Now, it was $75 for the vacation, and so if you take that off, our total looks more like $511 for the week. And that is for a family of 4. Something that I noticed while doing this little experiment is that we have a lot of money just falling through the cracks in our grocery budget. I think we supplement our kids' eating a lot with snacks, even though our snacks are pretty healthy, fruits, vegetables. You know, we eat a lot of bananas, a lot of grapes,
black coffee.
A lot of our grocery budget goes to supplementing the fact that our kids don't eat dinner. And I didn't realize just how much that was, because if you look at our breakfast, lunch, and dinner budget, we're spending less than $10 a day in food. But somehow our grocery budget is $300. And so where's all this going? And, you know, I know there's toiletries, dish soap, laundry soap, shampoo, all that different stuff, you know, bug spray for around the house. But a lot of it's going to those little things supplementing my kids and their refusal to eat what I cook. One thing that this has really taught me is that I need to make bigger dinners and hold them to actually eating their dinner and not just feeding them because I feel bad that they didn't eat when they should have. Either way, $511 for a family of 4. I'm not too ashamed, but there are definitely some tweaks and some things we need to cut back on. But something I'm not giving up is that
black coffee.
Thank you guys for watching. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, letting you guys all know what a Christian dad thinks. I read and reply to every single comment, so make sure to be a part of the conversation. What do you guys think about $511 for a weekly budget for a family of 4? Do you think there's some stuff we could be cutting out, some stuff we could be doing better? Do you guys have issues feeding your kids dinner and having them eat? Is it just what I'm making? Am I a bad cook? What is it? What do you guys think? What are some tips and tricks that you know to get your kids to eat? Maybe I'll employ some of those and we'll save some money. And I will see you all Monday.